Hey there, everybody on YouTube, all my YouTube fans. Not really. Anyways, okay, this is the tutorial on how to make beats using FL Studio. As you can see, I already have it open and everything. You probably are wondering, like, what do you use? You know, what is this, like a Mac? You have the top thing, like a Mac. Yes, I do have a Mac. As you can see, I have the Mac. I just have Parallels running, so I can run Windows XP or Vista or whatever. I just chose to have Windows XP on there. But anyways, I'm going to teach you how to make a simple beat, and, you know, this is my way on learning how to, how to make a beat. I taught myself, there's plenty of tutorials on YouTube, but I think that this might help you guys understand a little bit. If you don't have FL Studio, you can go download it, flstudio.com, download the demo. The demo can do everything except for save your songs. So let's say you make an entire song and everything, you want to save it, you close it, it's not going to say save changes because you have the demo. It's going to just close down and it's going to show you a big screen on how to buy the FL Studio. So what you want to do is just go buy it, or, if you use torrents or anything, just use a torrent, whatever you guys want to do, whatever you guys want to do fast. If you want to just do it fast, just, I don't know, do whatever, I bought mine, $350, I think. It came out to like $400. I got the XXL Producer Edition, and you get lifetime updates. It's really good and everything, so I really encourage you to go buy it. Anyways, let's get to making the beat. Okay, whenever you open it up, you have a simple setup right here, okay? Here's your play, your stop, your record. Okay, there's your record. Alright, then here's your time, okay? Over here, you have a switch step beat. Here's a step, and here's a beat. Over here, there's a bar, and there's a minute, okay? Make sure it's on minute, and it's on step. Okay, so whenever you click play, it'll go by seconds, and then whenever it goes back, it'll go by seconds, okay? That's what you want to know, unless you want to know beats, whatever. It's fine. Over here is your tempo. Just go ahead and take that down, because it usually starts out at about 140, so just take that about to, let's see, 90. 90 is about, like universal tempo for most songs or whatever. Okay, then over here, you can just take your mouse over it, and then over here, in this little green part, this little dark green part, it'll show what it is. So this is a metronome, typing keyboard to piano keyboard. So if you don't have like a MIDI keyboard, you can just go ahead and, use your ABC, your keyboard that you type with. Countdown before recording, because if you want to like do something, if you have a keyboard or you want to use your keyboard, then you just click that, it'll click record, and then once you click everything, click play, and it'll count you in so you know what tempo it is, and then you can start going, you know what I'm saying? Okay, over here, you can just look at these by yourself. I'm not going to explain every single detail. Just remember these 5 keys, okay? Everything over here you really need to basically remember. You can move the setup of FL Studio around, you can move anything you want anywhere. I leave everything just how it is, I grew up with this, setup, so I'm not going to move everything. But you can move stuff. You can move it like, customize it however you want. And then if you go to like options, there's plenty of options that you can change and fix however you want. But anyways, okay, so you start off, you open it up, you have a kick, you have a clap, you have a hat, and you have a snare. Okay, now, this right here, this is kind of like your little, this is your startup right here. You have to have this. You have to have this every single song that you make, okay? So let's go ahead and make something on this, okay? Just go ahead and go to your kick. Click, you have 16 little pattern things on here, these little knobs or whatever. So just highlight some of them, and basically, if you have the clap, just go to the first one just go to the 5th one. Just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then go all the way, and then count 4 from the end. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. So remember that, okay? So it's like, here's a little black and then red section, black and then red. The first one on every red section, just go ahead and put that down as a clap. And then for the kick, just put it at the very beginning of the black section. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's 16 things, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. These first 4 are black. Then the next 4 are red. Then the next 4 are black. Then the next 4 are red. On the first black one, just put a little note for a kick. And on the first red one, put a clap. On the second red one, on the first red one, or black, I'm confusing myself. You guys, you understand what I'm talking about, okay? Now just click play. Okay, you get a simple beat, you know, it's not hard to do. It's very simple, and, you know, in a matter of seconds, you already have a pretty decent beat going, you know? Alright, now let's go to the hat. Okay, well, let's go ahead and just do, like, one in the middle, just make it like this. Okay, see how simple that was? Now, you can just add in a little snare at the very end. I usually do a 1 and then 2, 3. 1 space 2, 3 on the very last red section. You could turn it down. Over here is the volume knobs, and over here, you see how it says over here in the little green area. Remember this part. It says to the left, and then you can take it to the right. That's basically saying, like, you could take it all the way to the right, and you only hear it on your right speaker, or if you take it all the way to the left, you only hear it on your left speaker. So it's pretty, you know, self-explanatory, but, you know, some people might not understand, so I'm just going step by step so everybody understands evenly and, you know, nobody has any questions. Alright, now after you made that simple beat, you can go into another pattern. Now over here, there's a little knob right beside the tempo. On the very right of the tempo, it says PAT underneath it. That's pattern. This is the first pattern that you've made. Now you can go up to like 365. You can go up to 999 of these, okay? Just go back to 1. Now let's just go to 2. Let's go to 2. See how it clears your little pattern? You still have that pattern. It's just pattern 1. Now let's go to pattern 2, and you can change it up again. You can do whatever you want on this one, you know, just change it up. Now another thing on, you guys see me erasing these, all you have to do to put a little beat down, to highlight them, just use your left mouse click button. To delete them, just use your left or right mouse click button, okay? So you click and then unclick. Pretty easy. Okay, now to use your pattern, as you see, you know, you click play on this one, but then you want to go to pattern 2 and you have something on here, but you want them both to play, you know, you want this one to play and then you want pattern 2 to come in. So what you have to do is you come over here to this first thing, view playlist. Okay, just go ahead and fix the screen. Alright, now what you have to do, let's go ahead and bring this all the way up. It should look something like this right here. And on your 9th pattern, you see how it says pattern 8, pattern 9, pattern 10. On your 9th pattern, it should say main automation. Just go ahead and right click that and delete that. Doesn't matter. You can leave it, you can just keep it, doesn't matter. You just delete it so you have more patterns so you don't have to, you know, go all the way down to, you know, 50 or whatever. So on pattern 1, you can go ahead and just click somewhere on there and it'll show you exactly how long it is. If your pattern is more than these little 16 knobs, let's say it's, if you right click here and you go to send to piano roll, you'll have a larger thing. Here's the first 16. Let me go ahead and highlight. Here is the first 16, just like in the little first knobs. Then here's another 16, then here's another 16, then here's another 16. So basically, instead of having like a ton of little knobs on your screen, it just brings up this, and you know, you can just use this. And this is good for like picking a certain pitch. Like, see how it goes, and then you can go up, and then you go down, make it lower pitch, like lower, higher, you know, stuff like that. Okay, so if you send to the piano roll, if you notice, you close this, and it'll be like this now. It won't look like this anymore, it'll look like this. So let's go back to the piano roll, and you can make it longer. So just go ahead and do another one, and we're just basically copying this one and repeating it over and over again. So we get about, let's see, 16 times 4 would be about 64 notes, okay? So you have 64 little itty bitty knobs right here. And now you close it, and see how they increased? It used to be just a little bit. Just this basically represents 16 notes right here. 16 little knobs. Here's another 16, and another 16, and another 16. So that together is 64. You see, if I go to pattern 2, I click it, and it'll still be 16 because I haven't gone to piano roll, and I haven't done anything else to the other ones. So if you understand what I'm going with, you know, you should be able to understand that a little bit. If you don't, you know, type in the comments. I might be able to help you out. My messages on YouTube don't work, so, you know, don't even try, basically. Don't even try to message me on there because I'm not going to be able to get back to you. Alright, so let's go back to our clap. As you can see, it was really long because we changed the kick, which is a little bass, the kick. It changed and it turned everything really long. Like, I'll go to the hat. Let's go to send the piano roll. You see, it turned it very long. So all you have to do is just shorten it to about right there. Make sure they're all even. See how this one is about 4 knobs, 4, 4, 4. This one was all the way down here. Just drag it back to 4. Okay? Now, here's an easier way. Instead of doing all of this every single time, you can just click right here. If you can see it right there, it says select. Or on your keyboard, you can just click E. Just click E. Alright, and now just highlight them. Click copy, which is like Control C on your keyboard.
It's 11 o'clock.
And now, that was my Mac. Anyways, now you can just come over here. Just whenever you're taking it, like if you click paste, it'll paste them like all the way. It'll paste them exactly how you copy them, you know. So you're gonna have to drag them just a little bit back. But trust me, it's worth it instead of having to do every single one of those by themselves, you know. So just delete the other ones, shorten the very last one so it doesn't go into the 5th one. As you can see, the first 4 measures, the first 64 little knobs, they're all lighter. And then once you get to the 5th, right here you can see the numbers, 5th to 9, they're kind of darker. And then it goes lighter again. It's just like a little pattern. It keeps you, organized. So all that does is keep it in balance. Now let's go to the hat. Or I already did the hat. Let's go to the snare. And now let's go ahead and drag it all the way back, just like last time. Go ahead and copy them. Control C. Just move it over, because if you do it like this, then it's going to paste it in the exact same spot. See, I click paste. It's going to paste it like a ton of times right there, you know? So what you want to do is move it over just a little bit so that you can see the number 2 right here. Then just click paste. Move it over into the number 2, click paste again, and it'll paste it on the next one. I know it's kind of confusing, but you get used to it, you know? Like, you have to just basically experiment with the program and you'll learn to master it, you know? So now you click play. Okay, see how the clap didn't work? Because we didn't shorten it, we didn't fix it. So let's go ahead and go down. Okay, copy, paste, paste, and paste. Now shorten it so it doesn't go into the 5th one. Alright, now click play. Okay, now that's just the first pattern, okay? On pattern 2, which we had this little selection on the kick, right here, this little, just in case if you wanted that, I was just like a little, I just put that on there for no reason, I was just like that. But if you want that on there, you're gonna have to go right here on the left side of the play button, you'll have a song. Okay, there's a pattern selection, and then you're gonna have song. Basically, this little window right here, this is your song, okay? This is what's going to be your entire beat. So this is like a big version of all these little piano roll. Right here, this little piano roll is just a smaller version of this, okay? Okay, so there's pattern 1, then you're going to have pattern 2. So go over here, select song, and then go ahead and put pattern 2 wherever you want it. Just like this, wherever. Click play. And it'll play both of them. Just like last time I said, you can't play both of them, because it was in pattern selection. Because you have 2 or more patterns, you have 1 or more patterns, so it'll screw up, you have to have it in song format. You have to be able to play the entire song with different layers. The patterns are layers, okay? Just a warning, whenever you turn into a really good, like a beat maker, and you understand there's layers and different sounds and different effects that you can put on certain sounds, then whenever you're listening to a song on the radio, you'll be able to distinguish the different layers. You'll be listening, to like a rap song, and you'll be like, okay, there's the beat, there's the clap, There's the kick, there's the hat, there's the snare, there's the cymbals, there's the synths, there's the, the leads, everything. The if they have like an orchestra, you can say like there's the orchestra, there's the, whatever. The snap, like the Soulja Boy or whatever. Actually, Soulja Boy made Crank That Soulja Boy with FL Studio, if you didn't know that. And if you like his music, you can try to remake it or whatever. Okay, so that's basically all you need to know, and then let's go ahead and go over to making noises, like, you don't want your song to just be, with, like, nothing else in it. So, if you go to Packs, which is on the left side in the little browser right here, you have all this stuff. Just click Packs. Okay, then go down to, let's see, you can choose whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. I'm thinking, like, if you guys don't have the, the real version, I don't know if you'll have this stuff. Let's just go to Perks. P-E-R-C-S. Click Perks. Okay, then you'll have these little things. What does that sound like? Soulja Boy? Did he use Perks? Did he just not even have the real version? Did he just have the demo? Nobody knows, He's so rich now he could probably buy it, but, you don't really need to buy it if you're just gonna, do something simple. Here's a bunch of different sounds that you can use, like kicks and claps. This is in the vintage folder. You can use all those if you want. All you have to do to change those out with these, you just drag it onto the kick. Say this is the kick you want. This is the kick. Just drag it onto there and it'll change it. It's pretty simple. And then like for the hand clap, for the hat, and then for the snare, right there. Now, I know there's a lot of beat makers watching this video right now, and I just want to, let you guys know that this is just a simple version. I'm just trying to teach people how to make beats, and if this isn't the way you make it, you don't have to leave comments, saying this is the wrong way, this is wrong, there's plenty easier ways to do this. This is my way, People asked how I make beats. This is how I make my beats. This is not how anybody else makes beats, okay? Just letting you know that, just so, just nobody freaks out on me saying that this is the wrong way, because there is no wrong way to do something, Okay, let me just show you I'm Persian, my I'm Persian beat. Now, notice how many layers there is right here. Look, notice how many layers there is. These two red ones is because I don't have this song anymore. This is actually that little DJ Dub, the little chipmunk voice, And then this is just that ooh, that little ooh that comes in like before every little beat or whatever that comes in. So I'll just go ahead and delete those. Alright, now let's go ahead and start it up. Now notice how many patterns I have. Notice how many patterns. Wow, that really shoots up fast. Okay. Notice how many patterns there is. What the heck? It just like shoots up to 999 so fast. Okay, I'll just show you in here. Notice how many I have. There's about 20 of them. There's 20 of them. All different ones. And then all you have to do once you make your different patterns, you just put them in order. Just put them in order, and then this is how the song comes out to be. If you're going to ask, like, how do you record with your mic? How do you record songs like your vocals so you can make a rap? I use GarageBand. If you're using a Mac, GarageBand is like the best thing you can ever use because it's so simple and it's so easy to use, and you can do a lot of stuff. You can do a lot of stuff to it. And then there's also Logic Pro, which I also have. Logic Pro 8, I think, is out. That's not bad. I mean, if you're a beginner, don't even think about going to Logic Pro before you test out these different kind of softwares, these different programs, because you will definitely get lost very fast. Like, I'm not even joking around. You don't even want to go near Logic Pro right now. And there's another program for making beats called Reason, and I will show you guys how to make beats using that. But FL, stick with FL, because trust me, it's the easiest one that you can use, and you can do a lot more. And it's just, it's like user friendly. Why would you use something, just like I said in my super update video, why would you need to use Final Cut to edit something simple, like if you're just going to make a vlog, and if you could use iMovie or Windows Movie Maker, you know? Like, there's simple things out there that can do the same job as very expensive, you know, other programs. So, okay, let's just go ahead and start this up. Here I have the beginning sitar, this little noise. You know that? Okay, so let's go ahead and start it up. I'll show you my notes and everything on this. DJ Dub. Okay, see how easy that was? See how easy it is? You guys can do the same thing. And over here, you know how it says like pattern for you guys? You just right click it, click rename. I just did that so I can remember where each of those is, you know, it just helps you out. Okay, so basically that's all you need to know on how to make beats using FL. Pretty sure there's nothing else you need to know. Just experiment with the program, buy it, definitely buy it. I would recommend it, you know. You get lifetime updates. Just go ahead and check out the links, you know, in the sidebar. If it helps, you guys can go ahead and go to arshasworld.com/forum, and I will answer any questions you have there, but not on YouTube. Don't message me on YouTube because I cannot like get to my messages. It does not work. I'm telling you the truth, you know. I'm not just lying. I have like 700 messages. Like, let me show you. Let me just show you how many messages I have. It's crazy. Let me show you this. Look at this. 727 messages. This is my account. I don't read the messages. I can't. Like, I open it up and it freezes up my entire Firefox. Okay, I just can't do that. You know? Oh, look at that. Fred gets shot. Jiggets. Wow. Okay. So yeah, guys, if you have any questions, go to the forums on arshasworld.com. Go ahead and message me on there, and I will help you out with anything you need, alright? Alright, peace out.